All right, let's go to the next story. You know, the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, who passed on November 5, 2024 at age 56 and buried November 15 in Abuja with full military honors, has become a man of history. The Nigerian Army has elected to rename the popular Ikeja Cantonment here in Lagos in observance of his 57th posthumous birthday. Speaking at the epochal event, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu remarked that the event was more than a change of name. It's a statement of respect, gratitude, and recognition for courage, sacrifice, and service. Ikeja Cantonment, now Taoreed Lagbaja Cantonment, is home to brave men and women who defended our sovereignty with their lives. Let's share this story by TVC News' Adedoja Salam Adeni with you. Let's go there.
The cantonment ground played host to top dignitaries from the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Air Staff, the host governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the widow of the man in whose honor the event is held, and others. His successor, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, described his predecessor as a selfless leader who deserves being immortalized.
General, for his love and sacrifice for our fatherland.
Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, while presenting the certificate of fit for purpose to the Chief of Army Staff, said this sends a good message that there's reward for good legacies.
9 brigades was one rallying point for us all, and it has continued to be so. So I'm happy that it has been named after one of our own, and we really appreciate that. And again, a reminder to all of us living that what you do follows you after you. And this is a typical example that when you do well and you make that difference, people will always appreciate you. Our Labaski, as I call him, remains one great hero in our minds and will ever remain that in this country.
This cantonment has long been a symbol of courage. It's been a symbol of discipline and patriotism. It has been home to thousands of brave men and women who have defended our sovereignty with their lives. It has witnessed moments of triumph, resilience, and sacrifice. And therefore, the renaming it after Lieutenant General Lagbaja is a fitting tribute to a leader, a gentleman, and an officer whose life embodied all of these values.
After the speeches, dignitaries moved to the unveiling site. The ceremony coincides with the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja's 57th posthumous birthday. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
Well, apologies, I did introduce Adedoja Salam Adeni, but you heard actually it was Ivy Kano that gave us the report. Biko, lives of great men all remind us we
yes.
can make our lives sublime.
Yes, and as I've said before, when you work for the people, you live on in their hearts forever.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
General Lagbaja carved a niche for himself.
Yeah.
He is one of the most popular Chief of Army Staffs in Nigerian history in terms of the way officers and men received his appointment. Because everywhere he served, he excelled. He excelled and he led from the front. And even within a short time as Chief of Army Staff, we all saw what he did, even in terms of the welfare of troops, the welfare of retired officers and men.
Yeah.
He did extremely well. So, and he was extremely practical. He would be on the front line with his men. The time when he stopped doing that was when he became Chief of Army Staff. But as GOC, soldiers in Kaduna, one div Kaduna will tell you that he was always accompanying them into the bush.
Okay.
The successes that were recorded in the Birnin-Gwari area, you cannot take it away from
him.
The pivotal role that General Lagbaja played.
Okay.
Today, Birnin-Gwari is a lot safer. The farmers there are making billions of naira. You know, we heard from them. We spoke with them, and they were saying, okay, on this crop, this is how much I made. You understand? He was also GOC in Enugu.
Mm. He was in my state.
Thanks to his effort, we were able to even conduct the last governorship election in that state at a time when IPOP said nobody will be able to will be allowed to do election. He said, no way, this will not happen under my watch. So elections took place, and Professor Chukwuma Soludo was elected as governor. Everywhere that Lagbaja served, whether in the northeast, everywhere that he served, he excelled as a very, very brave and result-oriented officer. And even if he awarded a contract, you also see him going there to try. There's a video that was trending where he went, he was going around to see the extent of work done. It was such an unusual kind of officer, because how many commanders would want to be seen on the front, and a general for that matter?
Yeah.
So he was doing that, and that's why, look, we made some progress. Lately, we've made some progress in the area of security. Some people do not go out to sit in their studios, but they talk more than those who see it. So now they will not know that indeed there is progress. But go and ask farmers in Kaduna, who are making billions.
I remember you.
Whether in Soba, or Birnin-Gwari, or Igabi, or Zaria, or Giwa, you see farmers making millions.
Because there's relative calm in the place.
Yes. If you cannot access your farms, how can you make millions from it? You are even making billions. Okay. So we have to give God the glory for the life well spent by General Lagbaja, and he continues to be missed by his colleagues. Yeah. But every time I speak with them, we say, we lost the officer. We lost the officer. It's such a painful thing. Across religious and ethnic divide, he was such a popular figure within the Nigerian Armed Forces. And I think that honoring him in the way they have done was a fantastic decision. And legends from our armed forces have been similarly honored. You see cantonments, you know, we have Malari Barracks, Malari, the First Republic general. We have Maxwell Kobe, one of the most talented generals to come out of Nigeria, who served in Liberia.
Wellington Bassey.
We have the 3rd Division, 3rd Armored Division in Jos, named after him. You know, so, and there are so many other people like that. So it's gone, it's been appropriately rewarded.
Mayor, I chanced to have driven across the cantonment, this firstly from the front, you know. So I was wondering, I never knew this was coming to be. So it's well-deserved, if you ask me.
Yes, it is well-deserved. You see, perception is everything in politics. If we send a message to the rank and file in our military that the state will recognize their bravery and contribution to nation building, it encourages the rank and file to be able to do more, to be able to sacrifice their lives for the country. General Lagbaja, like you said, was an exceptional officer. And what is heartwarming is that the military hierarchy deemed it fit to honor him. He passed away not too long ago, but they felt that they should honor him so that it will be on record his contribution to the military and nation building. And to now put his name to a cantonment like Ikeja Cantonment is a great honor, because in the history of Nigerian military, the Ikeja Cantonment takes a pride of place.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very important cantonment where I play a major role in the military vis-a-vis when the military were...
Over time.
Yes,
yeah.
over time when they were in charge of the country. So for Ikeja Cantonment to bear its name is an honor, those well-deserved.
Yeah.
And I want to congratulate his family for the honor. And I want to thank the military for deeming it fit to honor him.
And of course, as we say, we lament, oh death, oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, where is thy victory? That he went that way.
So it shows that he lives on.
Yeah.
He lives on. Anytime anybody drives around that cantonment, or you talk about the Ikeja Cantonment, you now know it's Lagbaja Cantonment, and that will be there forever. There's no honor greater than that.
Yes.
All right. So that's it.